What's up, guys? So recently, the Bird of Paradise packs have been nerfed. If you saw my previous video on that, I would check it out. A lot of fun stuff there. I would basically play like Bop, Sauropod, like Hamster, stuff like that. But like a lot of the gold gen got nerfed. Like all the tier 6 scalers got trigger limits. So it seems like there's like a giant push to really nerf all of the expensive scalers and such. So um, we can actually just adapt because elk wasn't changed. There's like tier 2 goldfish for even more gold gen, and I think my strategy has gotten better, and I'm better at playing this pack. So for the idea behind the wild pack is you're going to be playing for these three scalars: the Birth of Paradise, Cat, and Dragon. While meanwhile, in the standard version, you're playing for only Birth of Paradise and Dragon, because of the standard slots and such. Let's hop into some games. So first one here, our starts are going to be very similar. We're just going to be taking the sell pets, preferably the ones that give us extra gold. So things like Marmoset, Chinchilla. Chinchilla being 2/3 this update is pretty helpful. Yep, these turns make a lot of sense. Oh wow, I didn't even hit a triple, but I remember this run going like pretty well. By the way, if you're playing this and you lose in early life, I recommend just abandoning because it's not really worth your time um, playing for that. I'm gonna rip the tier up early so that the basket value in battle, and it actually lets me win this round. Pretty nice stuff. For the tier 3, I just spam like random tempo guys. Pretty standard. Just rolling for tier ups, hoping to hit an elk on turn 5, or sorry, tier 4. I think my previous strategy of like hard lottoing, never taking a tier 3 on turn 3 was like just bad. You just like lose a lot of tempo. I think it's like fine to just like wait and take tier ups. Ideally, we would have a wyvern there so that we have higher chances of hitting elk, and like wyvern's good in the end game as well for um, just like hitting good tier 6s, the tier 6 scalers, because you always want to have the scalers or alpaca at the start. Finally, lose our first life. You can see I take the griffin. The griffin is like super slept on. So if you look at this, the griffin, when you get it, you want to sell it on turn 5 so you can get it on turn 9, right? And you can get any of these tier 2s. So if you get a stoat, that's like a free tier 5, all of which are just like really good hits. I think I should probably add waffle into the pack for red panda. Um, it's not that much worse than pear. But by the time this video is uploaded, the pack description should have waffle instead of pear. You can also hit like Golden Beetle as a level 3. You put some bacon on it, and then it's going to sell for what, 9 gold? Something ridiculous like that. These other guys, Wyvern 3 is also pretty good. Like Beluga 3, you can just pill and then sell all the dolphins with rice. There's just a lot of good stuff you can hit. So I recommend just always playing for your Griffin on turn 5. Draw another turn. So life's going pretty well right now. Like, we don't have an early elk, but it's like... Wait, am I missing something? Why does it say I have 20 gold? Oh, I took avocados. Uh, okay, slightly newbie for me. Gonna take an early goat. Goat's one of the last sources of gold gen. Basically, the sources of gold gen now are like Hammerhead, Silver Fox, and Goat, which are kind of gimmicky, but like you can play into them. Also Manta Ray. I don't have it in the wild version, but I'll add that. Definitely pretty decent to play into dragon end games and such. Always take your stoat cycles. They're just more efficient than rolling, always. Um, don't really care about explaining the math right now, but just trust me on this one. Decide to copy the lobster. Probably fine. I wonder if it's better to copy the goat. It's probably better to copy the goat, right? I don't know. Shouldn't. Oh, interesting. I guess it's a moot point because I hit this bonobo. Oh wait, never mind. I don't buy the bonobo. I don't think. Yeah. Um, I've been wondering if can is like actually good because it like messes up your builds when you have a cat. Like you'd rather just have more slots to hit for a cat trigger, especially when you're playing like cat 5 or something. You hit like a trillion cats in a row. I think this is the game where I hit like cat 5 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna be taking both my cats here. I have gold jet in the form of goat. Um, just buffing the cat. It's the only unit that's staying. I don't get any elk gold here, but like it's like fine. I still have a ton of gold. I have like a ton of tier ups. I have like can and lobster scaling. Like life is just perfectly fine. I start buffing a behemoth, which is probably wrong because you can see here I like mess up the stat line super hard. So if I buy like other stat foods, it's going to just it's going to be really awkward. Is what I'm trying to say. Usually when you're buying the oblonauts, you want to buy like both oblonauts on like one guy so that everything balances out. I think I tried to greed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I greed flounder too here. Flounder's always weird on cat boards because a lot of the times you have to burn a stat food, but it's whatever. See, goat getting value. Yeah, we have to like sack like 10 attack, but it's like fine. I'm gonna get this other cat on board. Um, I actually sell the lobster and don't get stats on my second cat because I think I just wanted to get the extra gold from the one guinea pig, but that's probably not that worth it. It's probably better to just like sack that one guinea pig and then just play everything on my board. But this is a pretty decent board state. Like I'm basically spamming tier sixes. I have one of the scalars I want, and I have a decent amount of levels. I've what cat 4 right now, a cat 3. Yeah, you can see here I get to balance out my stats here. Pretty good stuff. What do I take? Oh, Stingray. Yeah, I guess I just wanted it for the goat trigger. It was like feels kind of weird to roll. I think I should have froze roll the golden beetle, maybe. I don't know. But this is a pretty good board. You have gold gen, you have your scalar, you have your tier 6 buff targets. And we should just be able to annihilate like vast majority of boards. You can see again. Oh yeah, I just full sell the behemoth and then just play for cat and then cat reset. And then I tear up into oyster, which is ridiculous. Which I think lets me hit another food here. Yeah, it lets me hit this 16-16 pretzel. Feels pretty good. Probably should have put it on the cat just to get it 50-50, but it's fine. Um, yeah. White ochre is my still like the best equipment in the game, like for sure. So just buy that. I say that and I just don't buy it at all. Okay. I guess I was thinking I want goat triggers and I want my cat triggers. Yeah, I even like insta buy an apple because I'm so scared of losing everything. I lose one attack there, which is wait, no, I don't. I lose I lose like 6 attack there. It was like I probably should have oblong the goat. I don't know. You have to do a lot of thinking in these sort of packs to not like waste stats and like play as uh as optimally as possible. Also, what's that guy named Juice Rock? That's crazy. uh, yeah, this sucks a lot. I miss a cat 5 trigger. I think I was supposed to just take the take the chickpea and like stack the Hydra and like transform it into whatever. But yeah, it's like a decent cat high roll. So on to game two. This is definitely, I think this is the best game I've gotten so far. Um, if someone can get an earlier 50-50, please tell me. Let me know in the comments. Upload your run maybe. Yeah. Tier one's gonna be pretty much the same. Just speed through this. Wyvern and opening shop, have to take that. Gonna take the Griffin just because of its upside. Always cycle your Stoat. Get kind of a bad unit, but it's like fine. Unsure about that Sturgeon. I think I was just playing for tempo. I don't know. I probably make like a decent amount of mistakes when I'm playing these sort of builds, just because of the level of complexity of these builds. The decision making is like a lot. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm gonna get my like tier six, sorry, my level three tier two on turn 8 now, which might make it weird for board space. I might have to like freeze roll the 0 gold thing down, but it's fine. Yeah, this is ridiculous. we have 3 wins playing this like horrible board. Hit the elk like a beast. Did we hit level 3? I definitely should have greeted for the last level on the marmoset before just insta buying the seaweed, but it's fine. Pretty micro optimization. And we hit another elk in the form of a bonobo, and life is good. Died to Pegasus tempo. Who cares? I wonder if I play for Wyvern 3. That's one of the things that makes Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I do. Yeah, I just play early Silver Fox, but it like makes Hammerhead like feel super weird a lot of the times because you have to have a level 3 on board somehow, which usually is only happening if you get a Stoat 3 or like Griffin into a Stoat 3, and then that way you can have a level 3 that you actually want to buff. I think I correctly sacked the guinea pig here. Yeah, just taking cans. Take the crow. I don't think I'm ripping tier ups on turn 8 because I really want to hit one of my tier 6 scalers. And of course, my idiot elk decides to hit the crow instead of the marmoset. Yeah. I'm gonna take the bop. It's the only scaler here. I guess Behemoth's like technically a scaler, but it's like passive scaling and doesn't really play into what you really want. Gonna cow so that we can get an even bigger silver fox. Pretty sure this Venus flytrap had nothing in it. If you saw our opponent's last board, nothing useful there. Bonobo, of course, is going to be super useful. You can do this cool stuff here. You can get a level 2 Bonobo like immediately, and have another alpaca. So I think my idea here is that I can just water youth an alpaca into something useful later. Like alpaca, a lot of the times is going to be like a free chocolate, and then you can do this. So it doubles as a free chocolate and a buff target, so it's like good. Yep, have Bop 4 by turn 10. Pretty good stuff. I'm going to waste this first trigger on the alpaca so that I can level it and hit another Bop like a beast. So, yeah, when you have Bop 5 by turn 10, oh, yeah, when you have Bop 5 by turn 10, it's like pretty decent. Especially when you also have Gold Gen. This positioning's bad. sometimes the boards you can go against are so weak that your Silver Fox gets no triggers. So you really just want to just front Silver Fox a lot of the time, just so you can get your gold. I think Pretzel's fine. I don't know though. I think Pretzel might not be it. I keep forgetting to transform my alpaca. I think you'll see that a lot this run. And like if my alpaca was like another bird of paradise or like a cat or something, that'd be just insanely good. So I definitely should have taken that. Yeah, but from here it's gonna be a just beautiful steamroll, and like the board just is synergizes so well. Oh yeah. Okay, I finally get the transform and actually get the cat trigger. Um, oh yeah, this is a crazy team. So look at this. Look at this pet. This is what the A bomb's faint summon 1/1 or no. So that's an eagle as the top ability, and the other ability is a longcomb sawfish. And huh. Okay, never mind. This is not the build. For some reason, there was an A-bomb team where that was a vulture instead of like a longcomb sawfish, and that just actually beat one of my like giant teams. Oh, I think I lost that run. Yeah, but I like probably like misplayed it heavily. Also, yeah, it's so hard to get cat triggers sometimes. I probably just need to add more like stat food in this pack so that you can play harder for cat and not have it require so much gold gen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's the vulture. Pretty annoying. Get our cat triggers here, and I think this is the turn 14 50/50. Yeah, yeah. Oh my, isn't that beautiful? So now I'm just rolling for transform so I can complete the build. I think chocolate's probably a freeze, just so that you can like get a level on your future like stat guy. Maybe I was thinking transforms are more important. Uh, on this, get a Hydra, white ochre our Hydra. And we end up winning here on our incredibly strong turn 15 board. Yeah, look at Mogadishu here, trying to play his little dragon scum stuff. Does not work. So, game 3 here. So, this is the last of the wild games. Let's just skip through these. Get a Marmoset start, keep my life. Gonna take up my tier up, take the blue dragon for tempo, cycle stoat. Okay. Late cycle stoat for some reason. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Hitting Lizard, which is pretty decent from Stoat, pretty decent tempo. It's going to be a 1/1 plus a 3/1. And you can see just like basic stuff, play the tempo stuff. Take a goldfish pair here. Uh, I wanted to experiment with this guy a little bit, see if he's any good. Um, I really like him because he's end turn and not like at first when I saw him I thought he would just like interfere with the elk and stuff because it's a cell pet, but it's not actually a cell pet. It's end turn. Yeah, that felt weird, but I don't know. We're just spamming random tempo pets, and then playing for the tier up with Bonobo. Yep. Yeah, we actually hit the tier up on turn 6, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Uh, do we even? Yeah, we win this turn by a lot. Yeah, just way too many deers. We take the tier up. Tier up into early Silver Fox again, and of course I'm going to force as many levels on it as I can possibly think about. Gonna elk, of course. Gotta get my 3 gold for free. Gonna buy another elk as well next turn. Um, Also, it's like definitely front elk and like copy it with Bonobo, so that we can all like guaranteed have an elk tier up. But I guess I just like to troll. Yeah, I guess once I did that, I just didn't want to play for. I didn't have space to take the other elk. I just wanted to play more silver foxes. Like in hindsight, I could have played this tier like decent amount better and gotten a lot more gold instead of just like playing for infinite silver fox levels. But it's like fine. Find cat as our early scaler. Gonna take the cow, buff the silver fox, get as much gold gen as possible. Take this, it's 2 gold. Sell this. Blobfish is usually only good to buy if you have a separate sell slot and you can just keep Blobfish on board. Because a lot of the times you're not going to find a pill and you have to sell him. Yep. Classic Blobfish failing. You gotta be clever with your cat though. I wonder if there was a way to like not imbalance the stat line and have play for better stuff later. Well, like probably not. Here I could play for cow too, but I end up like thinking I don't know. It was probably worth playing for cat too, or sorry, cow too. But I don't know. I guess I really just wanted to have a uh like giant silver fox. Also, we got a pretty cool thing there with the red panda and the questing beast, just to give myself a permanent like scaling toy. It's not that much scaling, but it's like fine. Stego's like good tempo this turn, I guess. Also, if we accidentally buff it, even though like this is the sell slot for sure, but Stego knows his job, gets us 9 gold this turn. Yep, and another cat type of game. I just like transformed the cat because I got annoyed that it ran out of triggers. Um, I'm not sure how correct that is. I don't know, but like it felt like I wasn't rolling for much, but I could probably just roll for equipment and stuff and be fine. Like roll for levels. Probably was no need to just like instant transform like your level 2 cat for no reason. You can see now though, but like this goat is starting to get minimal value. I think I might have been able to just like Contiero goat. That was probably like a lot better. Yeah, already get 2 50/50s by turn 12. So we're just gonna waltz through every team. Yeah, you can see the mistake there. I just lose 9 gold for fun by not fronting the silver fox. Pretty dumb stuff by me. Will I manage to get cat triggers this turn? No, I will buy a random white okra instead of rolling for the food. What a great play by me. I don't know. My brain was kind of off. Get our 9 gold, and life is good. Find pretzel and opening shop because life is good. Yeah, this. I feel like did Bob give more stats than Cat? Hmm. I don't know. I definitely know I'm just not supposed to spend like 1 trillion gold doing that. Can I get the extra trigger instead of spamming random stuff and like freeze rolling down a chocolate? A lot of newbie stuff here. Uh, uh, he like eggplants my behemoth front so that it one shots all his stuff. And I guess he denies the silver fox trigger, but I don't know. Eggplant always feels like a weird perk to run in like arena because usually it's used to just like give your opponents cancer and versus. Yeah, look how bad this goat is. This guy needed to be Contiero like 30 turns ago. Yeah, behemoth one shots. And we get like a decent sized scaling board. Probably could have been a lot better if I played better with these two units here. All right. So now let's see how it does in standard. Um, you're gonna see from these boards like it's kind of hard to get everything 50-50. You're gonna usually have like three 50-50s from your dragon, and then have like your bops semi-scale each other with like with like transforms and stuff. Let's just get into it. Who cares? Again, the early game's just like sell pet spam. Yeah, you know the idea. You know the drill by now. I wonder if the goldfish was better. Yeah, I'm trying out proboscis monkey. I'm not sure how good it is. The idea is that you're re-rolling the like bad pets on tier 4. Just rip a krill here for tempo. Feels kind of weird, but it's like whatever. Yeah, we get owned here. No need to watch that. Yeah, we miss. I sell the pigeon, and I try to like I buy deer for tempo, but also so it has a chance of giving me elk next turn. But I don't think I get it. Let's see. Yeah, matchmaking was kind to me, giving me that team and just letting me win by a mile. Yeah, I have Manta Ray in the standard pack. Should definitely have it in the wild too. But I just try to retransform it. Uh, yeah, not not gonna work out for me. I wonder if I had winning positioning. I probably did, right? Like if I didn't front this proboscis monkey tar stuff. Weird stuff. Yeah. Here I'm just spamming tier 4s, hoping to get something good. Rip the tier up. Do not hit early silver fox this time. And we actually play chicken here. So the both packs have this new like subline of like shop scaling, because the idea is you're pivoting your whole board anyways, right? So why not get some extra stats on your guys? I'm not sure about can though. Can specifically seems weird to me because of like oh yeah, it's just weird because of a cat. Maybe you can cat can, but like feels weird. We get rolled. We get it. Okay. Um, and now for the beautiful pivot turn. Let's see, what do I have cooked up here? How can I possibly win from this far behind? Uh, yeah, hitting random Chipmunk 3 into a second tier up into Double Dragon might do it. Yeah, like when I in game, I'm just thinking, okay, I'm dead. Like, how can I come back from this massively losing board state? Like, I'm at one life with like very little gold, but luckily the game just like bails me out here. And suddenly we have like a pretty decent looking board. Look at this. I can sell my 8-9 because I'm that confident and I want my 2 gold for Manta Ray. And we play like a pretty decently weak team. I say that as we almost lose to it, but yeah, we have a pretty nice dragon setup on turn 10. It's just like a decent dragon 2 setup. It's like not the strongest thing ever, but it works. You can just dragon scale and play like your 4 squad. Good stuff. What is this guy doing? He's trying to play Warp in 2025. That unit has long been dead. Yeah, but the idea when you have Dragon is you're trying to hit all 5 triggers. Shouldn't be too big of a shock. That's why you still need gold gen even when you're playing dragon. Otherwise, you won't get all your triggers. There he is. He got all his triggers. Now we're just buying levels, equipment, and freeze rolling tier ones. Yeah, and I just have a massive gap in stats compared to everybody. Also, what is this guy doing? Does this guy realize he just doesn't work? The caterpillar doesn't work in the slightest. Oh man. Huh. Cool build though, if it didn't do that. Hmm. So you're looking at this build, and you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, so we're gonna get 350/50s pretty easily. That makes sense. I've played Dragon before, but how do we get how do we get like the rest of the units 50/50? Well, we probably just need to play into. Did I miss a tier one? I'm so bad. We probably just need to like play into our transforms and stuff, and just get stuff from there. Yeah. So I think I start transforming here because I have near everybody 50/50, right? Assume I do it? Yeah. I was like, Dragon, you're not really doing that much. I don't care. I find another bop, and now I'm just playing like this double bop 5 squad and just trying to get my bops to scale each other. I have 5 wins left to go, but like it's like so difficult to actually get scaling on these guys because we're only generating 12 gold a turn right now. I'm like buying pretzels and avocados and stuff, and that's 2 triggers. So if I can, I'm usually going to get my Silver Fox to be able to trigger twice. So if I just get Silver Fox level 2, I should be always able to, like, I should always be able to guarantee 2 triggers. So it's like decent. And I keep looking for Confietto on the Manta Ray because he's just a bum who does nothing right now. So he just needs to be changed in some way. He just sits there and gets angry at me. That was like my initial hesitation with getting Manta Ray in the pack, but like he provided a decent amount of gold. I can't be too mad at him. Just chocolating out the scalers before anything else. Feel like that makes sense. I wonder. It's weird. I wonder if there was a more optimal way to play this so that I don't like just like get minimal scaling within like 5 turns on these bops. I wonder if I'm supposed to play like Bop Cat instead of like Bop Dragon, but like Dragon feels like it just gives you way more stats than Cat. Finally get my first Confietto into this bummy goat who does nothing. And I think we just win here. Probably should win with 350/50s. Yeah, and this is why White Ochre is so good. People try to scam you with this like ailment stuff. Sorry, not allowed. So, final game we're gonna look at hit a Cuddlestone start with actually a second tier up. Just gonna take Blue Dragon for tempo. I think we win pretty handily. Yeah, I mean we're just beating this board. Board's tiny. Sometimes you just high roll matchmaking in life is good. Um, and we like insta hit the Cuddle Code 3, and life is good. We win. Just trust me on that one. And we just like raw rip into like Bonobo Elk, which is like kind of ridiculous, given we didn't even have a Wyvern. We just kind of high roll this. I I kind of like said I like thought to myself like if the elk hits the pill bug, it hits the pill bug. It's like whatever. It's still giving me 2 gold. It's like fine. So I just like insta sell it. I still want like I take turn 6 wyverns just because I think like this unit is so important for hitting your tier 6s. And also once I already have double elk, there's not really much I'm rolling for. on tier 3 left. Yeah, we're gonna lose to summon tempo. Who cares? Gonna rip this. Sell. Take the red panda. It was probably just like skip. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with the skewer. That was pretty dumb of me. Definitely a reason why you should just play like red panda, skip, and then have waffle. Lose to rhino. I mean, I just don't care in the slightest. I have triple elk on my board. I'm buying cans. Like, just makes my life so much easier. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Cares? And look at this guy. Look at little Stoat Jr. over here. Isn't he beautiful? Hit our early Bird of Paradise, and then hit Silver Fox um, out of Stoat, which I think is the best hit. Like probably Silver Fox probably like the best source of gold gen right now. Has the potential to provide 9 gold, which like only Hammerhead and Sauropod can do that, and that's like way harder for those 2 units to hit their triggers like that. Yep, just gonna trigger reset our bop after we use all its triggers by leveling it. Hit our dragon, and I just say like, okay, like the Stingray is like big enough. I'm just gonna. It's a tier 5. I'm just gonna buff it. I'm gonna stack like flashlights and stuff like once my toy runs out. But like ideally, I'm gonna hit Conpieto and life will be good. Not sure how correct that is, but I think I just wanted to dragon scale and like use all its triggers. It might just be better to like roll for dragon 2, but I wasn't really sure here. So I just end up just taking the dragon like levels and just being fine with it. Also, like one thing about like Dragon Bop is if you think about it, you're kind of get like generating gold when you sell. Like if you think about it a little bit. Yeah, yeah, we have like a ridiculously high gold turn. I think we got all 3 Silver Fox triggers. Life is just really good right now. Take the Flounder. I'm just gonna double rip because I'm lazy. I think. Yeah. Kind of didn't feel like free, like rolling for rice or whatever greed stuff you can do with Flounder. Yeah. Bop's already out of triggers. Kind of unfortunate. Uh, it only works with like 21 gold. So it's like whatever. Like this board definitely is like way more high roll than like any of the previous ones. So, or not any of the previous ones, but any of the previous ones in standard specifically. So it feels like there should be some way I was supposed to get like massive 50/50s. I think I started spamming Bird of Paradises here. I don't think I do it, like the trigger reset stuff correctly. Do I? I don't know. You guys are gonna have to leave a comment about that. This stuff's like really confusing. Wait, wait. I think I just missed like infinite stats. Let's look at that again. So this is on 1 and 2, right? I take this. Oh no. I get both their triggers. It's fine. Okay, I thought I was being like a really big noob. It's fine. Uh, I get very few dragon triggers in comparison to what I usually want. It's like usually a good idea to just max out all 5 of your dragon triggers and move on. Yep, get all 3 triggers. Yeah, you can see there's nobody knows what they're doing in customs right now. It's like so easy to get like like really OP boards that like destroy everything else. Like in the previous patch, I had to deal with other people also running like Bob Sauropod, and I it was like a race, like who could build like these super strong boards, and it's like super competitive. But like now it's just like, what is everybody doing? It's definitely freeze roll there. Um, I just got a stat on the chipmunk for no reason instead of the dragon. Really dumb. Now I want to start transforming the dragons. Like dragon's giving very little value. It's only buffing the bird of paradise. This is a weird thing about this pet. It has a lot of like areas where like it caps out like super fast. But it's fine. Play my 5 squad, trying to find something to convert the dragon. Just everybody's white oak red now. Oh yeah, I get my stingray. Nice. Also, it's definitely like transform first, so that I could get an extra bop trigger if this turned into a bop. Yeah, like all these teams are so bad. Like we don't need to see this. Poor PDF player just getting destroyed. Yeah, I mean I'm just scaling based on like avocados and pretzels and stuff. It's like not that good. And I never find a Conpieto for my Stingray. He's just there as like a 50-50, which feels kind of stupid. And yeah, I just realized we're on turn 14. So everybody's board is so bad, and our board is so good. But yeah, that's the pack. Um, yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want. Yeah, thanks for watching.